happens.
Yeah, the gameplay will have to speak for itself. And that's the beautiful thing about competitive Halo, right? Nothing is determined before the match. Everything is decided in the gameplay. And as we hop into the gameplay, Eunited versus PK round 1, we're already on board with a member of PK. He unfortunately is going to lose that camo, and already he's a player in the base of Eunited right now. And if Gambino can stay alive here, there's a good opportunity for his team to start off early like you predicted.
And Gambino makes that, he gets a huge win versus Spartan, but unfortunately will be taken out on the push out. But Nick gonna answer back on the kill on Atso. He's gonna be able to clear out the base, and this is what it's all about, right? Finding the kills, clear your base, get to that halfway point, start laying down some damage and find those kills. And this is gonna be the first chance for Eunited to potentially make something happen, as we see Nick trying his best to stay alive. But who was that got just right into the back of the base? It's Drift. He's got the flag out and he's trying to make a play.
No, this is actually Eunited that's running this flag right now. Unfortunately, they do lose 2 players. It was a 2v2 for a situation there. Another member of Eunited in the base of PK right now. And with the flags, look like they're both being pulled and they're both in the closet. This is a very important life for Sparty as he tries to stay alive. Back flag, but if he's not able to get these kills, this could be bad.
Oh, the flag is getting returned. Tapping buttons coming in. Finding a clutch kill. Flag still out. His chance to get that. But no, Atso, he's going to be in trouble with the flank coming in. He's able. No, he does get taken out. Nick with the massive flank. He finds 2, and that's going to allow them to get the return and the flag out and away. One thing to notice on this map, there are 2 pistols that spawn, one on either side. And with the close quarters combat, you could expect a lot of these players to go prioritize that pistol to win some close engagements, and looks like Nick used that to get the first flag in for his team.
United kind of coined this flag run during the last HCS kickoff qualifier, where they love to pull it into the closet. They love to safely transfer it across top dynamos and into their own closet, running it across the bridge and punching it in. They did that so many times that I think that they've started a meta with it in that last kickoff. You see it already being used here today. A killing spree comes through as well for Ryan Noob. And when Ryan Noob is on a killing spree, typically that means objective results are coming quickly.
Ryan Noob's so efficient with it. He's going to get in the back base. Knows that he needs slays. He's going to find one with the back towards him. Can the pistol get the job done? No, it cannot. He's trying to get away. And tapping is going to be able to get him on the wrap back. As we see the push coming in, Drift is going to get to that top mid position, a power position to be had. You're going to have so many angles, and you're going to be able to provide support. Unfortunately, Atso going to be taken out as we see Drift come back to the base looking for some sort of straggler. I'm not sure there's anyone to be found at the moment, but he's going to be looking around, and there we go. Flags are out. It's going to be, I believe, Rain who has the flag to run. He's going to already have it to the halfway point. Just a couple more slays, and they're going to be able to get this one in.
Yeah, that kill on Atso is going to immediately give them numbers. Fortunately for PK fans, 2 members of United just get taken down. The flag still at that middle point, and it looks like Drift from the enemy's base was able to create a nice opportunity for a sandwich there, shutting down that potential flag cap for United. But I mean, it's not over yet. The pain is still in place. Ryan Noob still in the enemy's base, able to pull another flag even though the return comes through. And if he can get this kill, it could be massive.
My Ryan Noob. Oh, talk about having a mastery of the sandbags and the movement in the game. He doesn't waste any time. He doesn't use a clamber. He has the pistol out. He's able to find the clutch kill and get this flag closer. Unfortunately, tapping buttons is going to come from behind and find that kill. But my God, Ryan Noob making some things happen early on. As oh my, am I witnessing some ghost stories? Did that player just pop out of nowhere on your screen? I don't know if Camo's that good.
Camo is that good, that strong, and when you're able to prioritize it, collect it, and put it to use, you're going to see exactly what it can do. The flag return comes through. The second flag goes on the board for Eunited now, and look at the stats at the top left. It's going to be Rain, 11 and 5 over double positive on a map with very little power up, power weapon play. Rain is really starting to take over, and if Rain can heat up, if Rain can play at the highest level, this United team is really in store for a run today.
Rain pushing through. He is 11-7 thus far. The man has been absolutely killing it on the Slay department. He's going to be holding down the home base while Nick gets his flag off and away. Once again, taking it through the Dynamos is he's going to try to find another. Gambino goes down. The return coming in for Drift. They desperately need to stabilize out of this position. They're finally able to get that kill. This is going to be a big one for Drift. He's able to win it, and he has control of utilities for now. And with 3 players in the back base, if he can stay alive and land damage, this could be the opportunity that PK has been waiting for.
Yeah, PK needs to find a way to turn that first kill and snowball it into getting more of Eunited down. Unfortunately, back-to-back fights won on Eunited's side is going to probably dispel any opportunity for a flag cap that Gambino has. You see, he's honestly forced to play defense in this situation, and he gets taken out as well, even with that heat wave in hand. And unfortunately, PK's first signs of life, they get shut down. And right now, 2-0, it doesn't feel like it's too far out of the question for a comeback. But United, with their ability to play defense and continuously force PK off on their back heels, it's going to get ugly as the clock continues to move in this game if they can't find a better opportunity to get some flag runs.
Well, Spartan has a critical piece of the sandbox on his body. That camouflage can absolutely make the difference in the fights. Unfortunately, Drift is going to be able to find him with the nade as his flag is on its way. Rain trying to win the piv. There's another player from behind. He's laying down as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite enough as Tapping was able to find the kill, but trade outs are happening. This top control could be critical to this flag run success, as it's going to be Ryan Noob trying to find some more damage. He's able to get Atso, and he's still able to find more damage, just staying pushed up. Even if this flag doesn't go in, which it will not, what it allows is for an easy reslay and re-pull as he's finding kill after kill. And I love this aggression. Go down the middle. You know you have the opportunity to do so. That nade gonna slow him down for the time being, but the damage is done. The next flag is out, and look at this control that Eunited has. Utils blocked. They love this run, and they're going to be putting it to work today, as you can see them absolutely slaying out and getting another flag on its way.
Yeah, as Ryan crosses the halfway point, you're seeing how dominant Eunited can be. Even against a fairly strong PK team, these teams do not look like they should be in the same position in the bracket. It's very early. It's obviously round 1. Wanted to start this one off the right way. They're showing you what the kind of practice that they've been putting in can do when it's tournament time.
Nick, you guys might have known him as King Nick, has been slaying out of his mind. 20-13 to start this game as he's trying to patrol and just keep an eye on the back. But here we go. A push could be materializing for, actually, right when I say it, they go 2 down. PK just not quite able to get the slays and push past that halfway mark. But this camo is going to be integral to deciding who can make this next push, and it looks like Eunited will secure it for their side.
I mean, look at the difference in slays right now. Eunited dominating, not just with the 3-0 scoreline, but absolutely across the board. They are outslaying PK right now. It's only Tapping buttons with 15 at a -1 performance that even seems like he's able to compete right now. And it's so difficult when you don't have numbers on a map like Aquarius. It's so fast-paced, where you have so many opportunities to get angles, to gather some of the sandbox, to collapse on spawners, that PK just feel overwhelmed right now. A 4th flag now being ran, and with 3 minutes and 15 seconds, PK would have to pull off a miracle to stay in this game.
Well, the double kill could be the miracle that they need. The nade comes in, and it's gonna stop Rain in his tracks. He's gonna wrap on back. His teammates should be spotting, but that's another 2 down in favor of PK. They could stabilize right here. Ryan Noob also gonna go down. The flag is now on out, but the quick kill comes for Eunited to stop that flag run for now, as Gambino trying to get into this back base and make some plays happen. They are able to get the return. The question is, can they get the flag on out? He's trying his best. He's thrusting left. He's thrusting right. Unfortunately, the pressure is too much, as it's going to be King Nick, as he's able to find another, keeping his stat line up, going 27-15. Not every day you see someone double positive in a competitive match, but they have just absolutely, like you said, all the slays, all the objective really PK has been on their back foot, and they need to have something changed now. And on a map like Aquarius, it's just so hard to do so. There's no sniper rifle, there's no rockets. It's all your BR and teamwork communication. Atos in the back base, he's going to be able to pull this flag out, but the question is, can they execute? As he's gonna probably go down. Yeah, there we go. Two just immediately melt him out. PK just haven't been able to get the quality flag pull that we've seen Eunited get time and time again.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, we're hopping on board with the 5th and final cap for Eunited. It's going to be Rain with the flag run into the utility. Again, it's coined by Eunited. They want to do this every time. They're able to do this every time. And with it, you're going to see this flag get punched in, make it 4-0. Not only just 4-0, with 1:30 on the clock, they can virtually just about stand still and win game 1. If you're PK, you're trying to get your confidence right for game 2. You want to start to get some kind of momentum. You know that this game's out of control, that this game's out of hand. You want to build some confidence, but they're not able to do it. This 3 dead again for PK, as Eunited feel like they just punched the first or that 4th flag in. They're already pulling the 5th one with one more round of slays. They're going to end this game in dominant fashion and 5-0 in the scoreline.
Just a matter of time. And Brian, you know, not feeling the need to stop running, even though he had the camouflage. He gets as far as he can, and the final flag will go in. 5-0 domination from Eunited as we take a look at the stats lines. 30-19 from Nick. Guys, this man, he just came off winning a free-for-all tournament. Now he's doing it all for his...
To produce so far his results, they probably could have seen as lackluster, and because of it, they want to come out here hot. They've done so here in game 1 of our Esports Arena tournament today, and here we go for game 2. It's already an overshield in the hands of Drift, and that's exactly what they need, right? If we want to talk about what does PK need to get back into this series, they need to start dominating the power-up scavenge story that Halo Infinite is really based off of at a competitive level. You have to scavenge for better weapons. It's much more difficult to do when you're getting spawn killed on Aquarius, but we're already seeing an opportunity to reset that storyline here in game 2.
Absolutely. The overshield was put on. It took 2 rockets to take him out. I'll take the 1-for-2 trade all day. Waste both those rockets on my overshield player. Get that thing off the map. The problem is, for PK, is the rock control heavily in favor of Eunited right now. I believe most of the map runs through this rock side. You can see why. There's so many goodies to work with as Rain is putting this shotgun to work. He was able to put the 2 into the body, 1 into the head with the BR switch. And for the first time in Halo's history, we're really seeing a new story told with the shotgun. No more one-shot, 1 kills. It's all about this full auto shotgun that can absolutely put down damage from long distance and put you at bay. And right now we're seeing a complete setup from Eunited. They have 2 players on rock side, 2 players on truck side. Unfortunately, the kills are coming through for PK. That setup has the potential to break. Right now they have to get this kill over towards rocks. Not quite able to find the finish. A player flanking through to the lockers, and they're trying their best to keep them on down. Tapping buttons, able to find the kill, and this is the chance for PK to start getting some map control of their own.
Yeah, we're seeing PK in a great position here with overshield coming up in 8 seconds to potentially get some control of the map, get this power up, put it to use, and finally take the lead in this series. And there it is, up. Just 1 kill right now in the game, but with an overshield, what are you able to translate this to? Overshield, bulldog, shotgun, that's a great combination. If he can apply some pressure here, which it looks like he has every plan to do, but unfortunately the overshield, it's a race. He does get the reversal, and that's a great trade. That's a great use of the overshield, and now we're seeing PK with a little bit of momentum.
That's making me a little nervous right there. Like, he had all the goodies, the overshield, the grapple, the shotgun. You can't ask for more. And he still somehow almost loses his life. He's still alive, though, and he's still laying down the hurt. 1 player in lockers. He's trying to take care of him with the nades. Not quite able to do so. He understands he's in trouble. He's holding the goodies that need to stay alive. You cannot give this shotgun up for free as he takes a retreating route. 15 seconds till these rockets, they're going to be pivotal to the push of this next 10 kills or so, as we see the shotgun is getting pressured. Atso trying his best to stay alive. A player lockers, he's going out, he's ego challenging, the kill comes through. Drift with the help, this shotgun's still alive. Atso showing a master class of how to stay alive with the power weapons as he's patrolling the mid of this map. Rockets are up, the question is who can get them with this player and lockers. They're not going to have a clear route, they need to clear it out, and that's exactly what Atso's able to do. But the Rockets go to Eunited. Otherwise, oh man, such a close opportunity for PK, but Eunited seems to get the top end of it, getting the Rockets out and map control back for the team.
Yeah, and just like that, you're seeing the scoreline just with one kill. It seemed like PK just had so much momentum, so many things go right, so much control of the map, and somehow still not able to really run away with the lead. On a map like Bazaar Slayer, you typically see that team that gains map control is able to snowball that into a greater lead than we saw PK able to do. And right now, you're seeing United now with control of those Rockets. What have they been able to do? They've gained complete inside control of the map. You're seeing PK stuck bottom Rockets. You're seeing them stuck on sides of the bases with no sightlines, no real opportunity to use a ton of teamwork with sightlines. And overshield goes into the hands of United. And once again, PK with they're getting pushed around the ropes right now in the ring, right? They have to figure out a way to regain map control and not let it go this time around. But unfortunately, United's kind of got to mess up for that to happen.
Oh, this shotgun could be key to making it happen, as we see the shotgun and the Mangler playing action for PK. Unfortunately, they go 3 down anyways. Man, they just have full control. And you can see United well aware of the next spawn cycle as they're getting shots in. Oh man, the kill comes through. This could be 2 for PK as Drift finds another. The break is happening. The goodies are down towards Rockets. Like you said, it's all about scavenging in Halo Infinite. Find the power weapons and put them to work, as we see Drift staying alive as long as he can in these lockers, doing his job and surviving. Unfortunately, you can only survive so many nades as 4 or 5 come through. Atso able to use that grapple to reposition and get behind, and now all of a sudden United's on their back foot and the score keeps tightening. Man, it is like Thanksgiving dinner in my household. My belt, man, after that feast, it's pretty tight, and this game just keeps tightening up. United needs to try to find a way to pull away because PK is waiting for our opportunity to strike, and so far, in my opinion, they've done a much better job at controlling the shotgun, the grapple, and putting it to work.
Yeah, and even though PK is doing a much better job, they still find themselves down here in game 2, and they need to win this game to push this series to the distance. And unfortunately, United, without control, without the power-ups, power weapons, they've been able to not only stay in this game, which is so difficult to do, but they've been able to still keep the lead here. You see multiple members in this corner trying to stay alive, and if they're able to, that would be massive for United. But PK tried to throw their nades into that corner, unable to get those kills successfully. Now, because of it, United, they've regained their shields. They're looking to push. Multiple members of PK go down. That's 3 dead. And United, they've started to extend this lead. Now it is up to 6, and PK is on the brink of winner's bracket elimination.
And those 2 players staying alive in lockers is the reason why this is happening. The 2-kill swing is going to be so vital for United to take away this game. Drift able to land the critical kill over at Truck, as he's going to alleviate some pressure for now, but they need to regain their map control, and Drift trying to make it happen. He's landing down cross map shots. The push is going to be happening from United at any moment. The question is, how do they handle it? A 5-kill deficit to make up. They're going to need to be able to get this next overshield, these next rockets, in order to make something happen, but they have to survive until that time is ready, as we see really a stalling pattern from both teams, both poking out their shots, waiting for any opportunity. And there we go, first blood has been struck in, and now make it 2. It looks like PK gonna lose this fight and the map control with it, and this could spell disaster for this Latin American squad.
Yeah, what a terrible time to die if you're a PK fan, because Rockets and Overshield, I believe, just came up. They're both in the hands of United, and with that, there's an 8-kill lead. With only 7 kills needed from United side, they have PK trapped in the back of this base. A huge pivotal is won by Gambino. If there's any chance of signs of life, Gambino could have potentially just began that spell. But right now, Gambino, when you get those kills, when you create those openings, you want to be able to push out. He goes back to his base, does get that thrust in his back pocket, but at what cost? Because how many openings can you expect to create against this strong United squad? Because right now, Drift, he's taken down. Gambino trying to make a play into the corner, but the teamwork, the sight lines are too strong for United.
That timing loss was so critical, right? The scavenging is a big part of this game, but nothing will ever beat the timing loss. If you give up too much time, too much opportunity to let this team set right back up, they're not going to let you get away with it. As we see Nick coming through, he got, I guess, interlink. That's when your dynamo grenades link up and you find a kill through connection. And that's exactly what we love to see from this Eunited squad. They collapse well. They're able to execute on their opportunities. These players tapping and Atso trying their best to stay alive. It's not meant to be, as the Overshield player will find the final blow, 50-42. And really what we saw, the pivotal point in that game where the two players from Eunited